Hi cuties, welcome back to the channel if you're new here. Hey, if you're not, welcome back, Lupi. So today, photo shoot day. So yesterday, the show. How did the show go? Like I told you, I got there around 6:00. I was supposed to get there at like late 5, right? Ended up getting there at 6:00, like 5 or something. And there was a deli. So I just went into the deli. I grabbed ginger ale, cause my head was pounding, so bad. So I grabbed ginger ale, I grabbed a banana, I grabbed a muffin, and a very big bottle of water. I might need to recurl this, whatever. I got there at the exact same time as my designer, because we had a Zoom meeting with her, so I very much knew what she looked like prior to the show. Usually I know what my designers look like once I get their like brand name. I get to stalking them on social media. Not really stalking, but I get to hunting for them because like what you look like and what your catalog look like. And then after I'm done like finding them, I obviously follow them because like I think it's weird for me to just stalk you and not follow you. So I will follow you at some point once I find you and I'm like, yeah, this is you. I need like some type of confirmation. Then I follow them. I was getting ready. I was just sitting down stuffing my face because that was literally my first meal. Why is this not laying down? Bitch, be fucking for real. This is photo shoot day. You want to sit here and play with me right now? This is why I fucking hate wigs. Like it's a love-hate relationship with this shit. I promise you. I just be doing it because like I could sit here and damage the wig. You think I could sit here and be putting all this heat in my hair? All this color? You think exchangeable colors like that? That's how you damage your hair. So my thing was like, what if I don't like my makeup type stuff? You get what I'm saying? And then to top it off, obviously I want to do get ready with me with y'all. But for the most part, I wouldn't mind somebody doing my makeup. But my biggest nightmare was, one, what if I don't like the makeup? And then two, like, it's not even me just not liking the makeup. It's them taking forever doing the makeup. And then I don't like it last minute and almost time for us to walk. Exactly. So that's what happened to this one girl. Just know she came at some point in time, right? So she gets there. And like, I'm not knowing at this point she's ready. I don't at that point know if she's even like walking for our designer. I just see her getting her makeup done. And I changed my outfit twice. The second outfit is what I ended up wearing. And I changed my outfit twice. Mind you, in between changing my outfit twice, our designer had already styled everybody. Literally can't make this up. Our designer styled everybody. On top of styling everybody, like she even like restyled some people. I was part of the restyle group, and all this girl's makeup still wasn't done. Like there was this one girl. I don't know if they were a duo, but they gave very much duo because as the girl was putting on foundation, the other girl was doing eyeshadow, and they would interchange it. They was a dynamic little duo. And I liked all the makeup looks that they came up with. It was very nice. Oh my gosh. Like, it was very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm not gonna hold you. I enjoyed their makeup look. I think they were Latin because I remember asking them the girls for a spoolie and she was like, my English is not good. No, I know you're good. But yeah, I like their makeup. I would have let them do my shit. Yeah, I would have. When is your showtime? Because you've been here since I got here. And I've done a lot of stuff. I didn't ate. I didn't chat it up, make a whole bunch of new friends. I didn't change 2 times. Like, I didn't accessorize myself. And your makeup is still getting done. Come to find out, she was walking for my designer. Y'all, that shit would have me pissing my fucking pants. I would damn near have a heart attack. Maybe the girl who was getting her makeup done made her redo the makeup, because that's plausible too. You get what I'm saying? Like, what if she saw her makeup was like, oh, I don't like this, or she wanted her to add a bunch of things. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't paying attention to the point where it's like I'm watching each and everything the girl is doing, but it was very much like, damn, this is taking a hot little minute. There's one guy who had the blow dryer and he was like, bitch, he was doing his fucking thing, the fingers and the skills. And then there was a guy who was helping him and I wanted him to give me like a low bun, like a low like bun with like this like bump right here and then curl it and then very much like, you know what I'm saying? But they weren't gonna be there. He was like, we're leaving at 10 and I walk at 10. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's like, at no point you'll be able to do my hair. So that was devastating. But that's what I'm saying. I would damn near have a heart attack because what the fuck, are you done yet? I'm not trying to rush you, but I'm scared. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was scared. That's why my head was pounding. I promise you. Because the buses were running late. So the first bus, homegirl was running about 10 or 15 minutes behind schedule. But mind you, I'm knowing the last time I ever used any city transportation, the city bus that I took, this was my first and last time using city transportation, I'm sure. No, because I went on the train last year. So technically that wasn't the last time I used city transportation, but for the most part, like the last time, not including last year New York's time, because last year New York we were on the train for like a few minutes, and it was only like a one-time ordeal. It was like one time, and then I like Ubered back to my hotel. But for the most part, last time I was ever on city transportation, the bus got in an accident. Like the bus was going straight. The driver backs out of his driveway. I don't know at what point you don't see a big ass bus. Beyond me. He backs out of his driveway fast as hell too, cause like his house was one of those houses like where it's like it's your house but it's on the street. Like there's the street and then you turn into your driveway. You know what I'm talking about. So like he comes up and he backs up with force. It had to have been with force because it's a big ass bus. The bus twists. The butt of the bus is like, and guess where the fuck I'm at? Right at the part where he hit. I'm okay. You will not be seeing me again. That was the first time I ever took city transportation. That was the fucking last. The police and everything came and they, are you okay? Bitch, I can't even process what's going on. Mind you, I was still in high school. They, are you okay? At that time, I was like, yeah. If I know what I knew now, bitch, I know. I think I have a concoction. Bitch, I will beat the Mario Queens out of any and everybody. Ambulance and everything came and they all in my face. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? They was asking other people too. But because they hit my side of the bus, like they were all in my face asking me. And it's like, bitch, I couldn't even fully process what happened. I think I called my mom and my mom came to get me. I don't remember how I got home that day. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just, that in itself was, girl, I had too many near-death experiences. That's probably why I be YOLO. I be living life on the edge a little bit because damn it. I promise you I got too many near-death experiences to even be caring anymore. I just be living life to the fullest, for real. That's all you could really do. I had got injured right after I had situated like, oh, I'm going. So good thing I didn't like give anybody heads up like, oh, I'm coming out there. Because after I had finally got like the green light, like, oh, I'm going, so boom, life situates itself. I figured out, you know what, I can make it to Fashion Week. So I buy the ticket, everything, the plane ticket, this, that, and the other. Hotels booked, this, that, and the other. Boom, get injured. So then I'm over here talking to the doctor. Did I ever tell you how I got injured? You'll just know what happened was, I'm too thick. That's what happened. I was walking, I was taking out the trash, and then it was one of them days where it was raining really heavy. Remember that one summer day, but it was like towards the end of summer where it was like a heavy rain. Yeah, it was that day. So boom, I go outside, take out the trash. And as I'm stepping down, the wind was like, bitch, come here. You know, snatch me by my waist type stuff, like an aggressive boyfriend or something. And I damn near fell, busted my shit. And by the time I got my balance, like my foot was like, and I saw my foot like, but I'm thinking, because I've twisted my foot before, And it's been fine. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I twist the foot and oh my gosh, that is wild. So me being me, I'm thinking like this is just a regular twist. I can't even, mind you, the trash is still in my hand. I didn't even do my eyebrows. That's why I'm looking at myself crazy, like what's missing? My eyebrows are missing. I'm not gonna put powder on my forehead yet because I want to do my eyebrows. But anyway, so boom, like I told y'all, like Wynn snatches me up, says, bitch, come here, I'm down. Y'all, all in itself, I get to, cause I'm still a little ways from the trash can, I get to try and walk regularly to go to the trash can. Sorry, I got distracted. I had to look at myself. I get to walk in to go to the trash can, and soon as I get to walk in to go to the trash can, my foot, I can't walk properly. So I get to limp into the trash can. I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, damn, did I injure myself? Right. So a few hours had went by and my foot wasn't looking swollen, nothing. So I wake up the next morning, my foot is like slim. My foot looks like my foot. You wouldn't think like, oh, you fractured this. Cause I fractured my foot before. But I don't know, like yeast. You know, you ever seen yeast with bread? It just rises. Bitch, my foot all rise. Like you would think Judge was walking in or something. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm looking at my foot. My foot's not swollen. It's not none of that. So I'm just thinking like, oh girl, you just sprained it or something. It's nothing serious. You just need to ice, rest, and you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sprain, ain't nothing to it. It's just a little sore, if anything, from the twist. Y'all, but then I was like, you know what? Better be safe than sorry because Fashion Week's coming up. That's what I'm thinking, right? Boom, I go to the doctor. All in itself, I go to the doctor, come to find out, but you broke your foot. Cause they were looking at my foot. Before we even did the x-rays to figure out what happened to my foot, the lady's doing all the tests and stuff. But I'm over here so giggly. I was so happy. I don't know why, like I was just in a good mood. I'm typically always in a good mood. So it's not like, oh, I'm a sourpuss and I'm just in a good mood today. Like I was in a good mood, but I wasn't like, you would think I would be sad. You get what I'm saying? But I wasn't sad. It was just like, I went there not expecting them to tell me anything bad. That's why I'm happy. So I'm just, haha. Only for them to be like, you know what? We don't really know because it was sore in some areas, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't puffy. It wasn't like stiff, like it couldn't move. Like I couldn't move. I still had some movement in it. So they was like, the doctor even went to go get her supervisor because she was stumped. What the hell is going on? I said, well, beats me for it. That's why I came to you all. Other doctor comes, she's confused too. She said, well, it could be something. She said the name. And I was like, okay. I'm over here. That's what I mean. I'm giggly as fuck. Okay, that's not bad. Smile never wiped so quick from my face, you all. Here I am thinking, because she said the name didn't sound too bad. So I'm over here thinking like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like, oh, it's probably like a pinch of a muscle or something. Or however she described it. I don't know you. I'm not a doctor. I'm over here probably lying to you. Not about the whole experience, but the logistics of it. All in all, y'all, she thought it was some tendon thing. It was a tendon, not a muscle. Well, tendon, isn't that a muscle? I'm not a doctor for a reason. Anyway, so it was a tendon. Maybe it's a tendon. That's what she's talking to the other doctor about. They talk out loud. But they talking to me in a way, trying to figure out what's going on. So they don't know if it's the bone. So she's thinking it's the tendon. That's why it's able to like move, but not really move to its fullest capacity. Yeah. So boom, I'm over here and giddy, like, you know what I'm saying? A tendon. That's not bad. Boy, if it's not broken, it's a tendon. Oh, I'm good then. She's like, no, if it's a tendon, you gonna need surgery. You ain't gonna walk on it for a few months. I'm whoa. You're talking crazy. Okay? You're talking really crazy. You know why you're talking crazy? I got Fashion Week. Literally, it was like Fashion Week, I think, was a month away. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck are these people talking about right now? So at this point, I started getting kind of serious because, like, bitch, boy, I thought we was going to come in here giddy, laugh, before you just sprained it, you're going to be just fine. But she had asked me what happened. I did not tell her the wind slapped me by my waist. That story just sounds a little better. I literally stepped down from the stairs and my foot twisted. And I actually was holding the trash though. But I wasn't trying to like step into the rain. So I was trying to like dodge the rain and like walk on this little like covering. Um, and there was a flower pot right there. So I was trying to dodge the flower pot because I had the trash can. So the trash can, the trash bag itself, it was a big, heavy trash bag. I had just finished cleaning the house. So I'm over here like, okay, cool. I'm about to throw the trash away, take my shower, and I'm fine. That's the game plan. So boom, go outside, trash. Why it wasn't in the other hand, the hand that's not near the flower pot, I don't know. But it was in the hand right here, the flower pot right here. So obviously I don't want it to like hit the flower pot or like all that other stuff because then that's gonna push me into the rain. I'm doing all this to dodge the rain. Mind you, like I told you, I still need to take a shower. Why I feel like dodging the rain, knowing that I still need to take a shower beyond me because I should have just got wet, right? And then taken a shower and I would have been fine. But because I was doing too much, my foot was like, but you're doing too much. And that's what happened. It's nothing exciting, but to tell you that the wind snatched me with my waist because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just proportionally built. That just sounds a little better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bottom heavy. It just sounds a little better. So boom. And y'all, so I go, we ended up like getting an x-ray because the x-ray wasn't showing any like damages. They ended up I had to schedule an MRI. And when I got the MRI done, that's when it showed them like, oh yeah, you got several fractures. So it wasn't just like one big chunky one. It was several fractures in several places. So now when I actually do the x-ray, because I end up having obviously a follow-up appointment. So like the follow-up appointment, I no longer needed an MRI because now they see where the problem is and they know what they need to like scan. The first x-ray was very much scanning the whole foot, looking at the whole foot, because now the MRI had told them like, oh, this is where on the foot you need to be looking. You get what I'm saying? Other follow-up appointments, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they over here telling me you're going to be in the boot for 5 to 6 weeks. So I Google, what would 5 to 6 weeks be from now? Google tells me 5 to 6 weeks will be September 11th. Well, I'll be there. The fuck do you mean? But that is really cutting it short. So at this point, I'm over here. Jesus gonna make a miracle. I'll be damned if he just let me get into like this. And he don't expect a miracle to happen out of this shit. Because I'll be fucking damned. Bitch, I'll be fucking damned. Because this was the appointment before the Zoom call with the designer, I asked him, like, so do you think I'll be able to walk? And he over here talk about some, yeah, you're young, you heal quick. I'm over here like, okay, we finally got somebody on board. The first doctor said no, expecting a miracle from the Lord. This second man's telling me, yeah, you'll be good. I'm listening to him. Why shouldn't I listen to him? Because we took x-rays and he's not even looking at the x-ray to see how far I healed. And I'm over here trusting I'm yes. This man knows what he's talking about 3 times the charm, right? So I go to my third appointment. I'm talking to the doctor. I said, so how you feeling? He was like, well, he asked me how I'm feeling, right? So I told him like, I'm good. I can't remember when, but it's like early September, right? We creeping up to Fashion Week. Mind you, tickets are ready. Tickets bought. Hotels booked. Girl, if I cancel right now, the best the airline will do for me is say, we can give you a credit, which I don't want no fucking credit. You think I can call up my phone provider and say, hey, so your money that I have for you, I've used to buy my plane ticket. So, but I have a credit. You gonna take a Delta credit? You think they gonna accept that shit? No. So I don't want no fucking credit. I either want my money or nothing. So at this point, like, bitch, I don't want no fucking credit. Hotels, everything got booked. Don't fucking play with me. He over here talk about some. I would give it some time to get used to walking on the foot because he's the one that told me I can get out the boot, right? He's like, you can get out the boot now. He looked at the x-ray, he reviewed it, he said your bones are healed. So I had asked him, I said, so do you think I could wear like thick boots? You know what I'm saying? Like thick heels? He said, I wouldn't recommend it. That's what he had told me. Can't make this up. That man told me, he said, I wouldn't recommend it. I would start to try to gain strength and mobility in your foot. because it is going. And I like when he was saying it, obviously I believed him to a degree. So he was like, basically, when you start to walk, it's gonna feel weird because obviously, like your foot's been in a boot for like 6 weeks. But literally it was 6 weeks. No, it was 5 weeks and some change because it was and some few days before he gave me the go ahead to get out of it. So not the full 6 week mark, but it was definitely 5 weeks. And some change because it was a few days. 5 weeks and a few days. So he was like, yeah, I give you the green light to get out the boot, but don't be doing too much now. And I ended up working for Fashion Week. Yep. I was backstage becoming very uncomfortable. I'm not gonna hold you. I took off the boot several times, but not both feet. I took off the left pair several times because like it started hurting. Mind you, I had taken a few painkillers, right? Because I took two before I left the hotel. Bitch, I don't know if it hasn't kicked in yet. Cause what the fuck, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, but I'm feeling this bitch. I'm feeling it bad. I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling a lot of pain. So mind you, this was around the time when everybody was doing their makeup and shit, right? So after I ate the muffin, I went ahead, popped two more. So at this point, I got four in my system. Mind you, when I got my wisdom tooth taken out, right? They told me the duration is every 6 hours you take two. Right. That was my instruction. So I was going off my teeth pain for the foot. What the doctor told me for my teeth, I was using it for my foot. Yeah. However, the doctor did say if the pain increases, I think it was like 4 hours. He was like the max, like 4 hours. Give it, then you could take another one if the pain's really bad. But 6 hour intervals. But if it's really bad, cut it to four. So I think at this point, 4 hours has went by. If it hasn't, well, damn, it feels like it. So I go ahead and I pop two more and I want the pain to be gone. Joke's on fucking me. We backstage and my foot is feeling like shit. It's feeling worse than itself. And I'm pissed off because like, what the fuck? First off, the two that I took should have kicked in by now. But now the other two hasn't even kicked in. Or is it just the pain's really, really bad? I'm feeling all the pain. What the fuck? But if I really like bite the bullet, you can't really tell type ordeal. So I'm like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. That's what I tell myself, we're gonna bite the bullet. Nobody's gonna see it on our face. That's what I tell myself. I'm in denial at this point. Denial's a river in. Okay, now. And I'm right there with the river. So I go, it's time for us to walk. They tell us, obviously, they're running behind time. So you can't do 3 poses, do 2, and get the hell out of there. I literally can't make this up. This is some type of shit you would see in the movies. I'm very much feeling like, bitch, get me out of these bitches right the fuck now. Get me out of them. And at this point, I'm just more so trying to hope like you can't see it on my face. Because I have an RBF face, so I'm hoping that the RBF face is covering the pain. I can't make this up. Y'all, so I'm walking, right? I'm just walking. I'm walking. After I'm done walking, I go ahead, walk off. And when I'm walking off, because I did like a step back, mind you, the step back that I stepped back with the injured leg because that's the injured leg. But I don't know how to do a step back with my right leg. I only know how to do it with the other. You go. The funny thing about it is, because obviously, like the doctors can see your chart. Let me back up. So sorry. Still, the doctors can obviously see like your chart of all the stuff that you had done and all that yada. So when I first went in for my first injury, the doctor comes up and she's like, "Is this the same for you injured last time?" And I was like, "I don't really know. If I'm being quite honest, I don't know." Like if you scroll far enough, you'll probably see the year. I think it was in like elementary school. So when I was in elementary school, mind you, the boot was $250. Everything was bought. Nothing could really be refunded. I told myself, I said, if I had to walk with this boot on my fucking foot, I'm gonna walk with the boot on my foot. Especially the fact that it's $250, which at this point you're a designer. You think I'm gonna pay $250 for a fucking boot, and you're not gonna. But I'm walking down the fucking aisle with the fucking boot. If push comes to shove, that was literally the game plan. I would walk the boot. You would think I'm playing, but I will walk with the fucking boot. Y'all was gonna see me walking with the boot. But because I was told I could get out the boot, that's why I didn't see the boot. But y'all was gonna see the boot. Okay? We was going to come to this damn show. By fire, by force. You know what I'm saying? So boom, back to where I was now. Anyway, so boom, as I'm walking off stage, the lady who's back there, she ends up like kind of helping me. She kind of helped me like get down the stairs, only for her to turn around and start yelling at us. She wasn't like full on yelling. Why do y'all look nervous? Why do y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not looking, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. This, that, and the other. I'm just gonna do her a favor, and I'm gonna save everybody the trouble by exiting myself out of this equation in this conversation right the fuck away, because I really shouldn't even be here. So the fact that I'm even walking right now on this bitch, you should actually be impressed. I let her know, I said, I just got out my boot. So all in all, literally just got out of my boot. When I tell you I don't give a fuck what anybody's thinking right now, I don't give a fuck. I triple dog dare any of y'all to come do what I do. Don't try to send home kids. But for real, like, you come do what I do and you tell me how you feel, like, not even after. You tell me how you feel during, and we could talk about it. What, I was gonna say, Gaga, but I don't think it was Gaga that said it. It was some Caucasian lady. So I think it's Iggy. I think it was Iggy. Who she was like, walk a mile in these Louboutins. I think it was Iggy that said that. The bitches that I had on weren't Louboutins, but for the most part, you don't even gotta walk a mile. A mile is too far. You walk down this aisle after an injury, fresh out of an injury, and you tell me how you feel. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's talking to me for real. You can talk to anybody else but me. I really don't want to hear it right now, especially the fact that I'm in pain. I'm currently in pain. If you was going to be asking me dumb questions, you shouldn't have helped me down the stairs. That's how I'm feeling. Like, no disrespect. But at this point, like, if you was going to be, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have helped me down the stairs. I'm not really tripping about it. Mind you, it's time for us to do the final walk. The girl who's the line leader, I don't know who put the battery in her back to get to walking fast, but I was so fucking pissy because Shorty gets to zoom in. I'm in pain right now, and I would really prefer if she just, like, you know what I'm saying, take her time to walk. She's zooming like she got somewhere to go, like she catching her Uber or something. Why is we zooming? Why is we zooming right now? So mind you, I'm not trying to be one of those people who got like the big ass gap in between them and the next model. So I'm literally biting the bullet. When I say biting the bullet, I'm biting down on my teeth so hard as I walk. So halfway through my walk, as I'm doing like the final march with everybody, you see me not clap, but that's because like I'm just like talking myself through pain. And then I realized like you're doing the final walk. Why aren't you clapping? So I started clapping. I think I stopped clapping again towards the end. I don't really remember. Because then it's like this shit's like, at that point, I really wanted her to walk even faster. Because I see the finish line. I need you to really get off the stage right now. So at this point, first I know I was mad at her, yes, because she was walking fast. Now I'm pissed off because, bitch, if this was a regular day, I'll bet you I never had a problem. You get what I'm saying? Never have I came on here or ever told you that I had an issue with someone walking fast as it pertains to like the final walk. This is not the year to be pulling fucking stunts, bitch. I don't got time for that shit. So, but it's not her, right? She was just walking. Bitch, I was really the problem. Why the fuck is she here to begin with? Because bitch, too much money's on the fucking line. That's why I'm here. Too much fucking money's on the line for me to sit here and be letting that shit go down the fucking drain. Type shit. That's why I'm even really going to the photo shoot today, because at any point in time I could have called the airlines and say, hey, can I move my flight up and just have the hotel reimbursed? Thank you, TME. We're going to get it done. See this shit through and wrap it up. Like, love you, literally, but bitch, mama's ready to go home. Okay, so boom, I go ahead and we finally get off stage. I'm thanking the Lord at this point because, babe, who else brought me through? Exactly. Because at any point in time, especially right after I walked, when I did that step back, we on our way walking out, one of the models comes to me, one of the ones who was walking for my designer comes to me, and apparently, first year I met the one who was giving directions, and the second year I met the hostess. Because the hostess now wasn't the hostess that was there the first year that I went. It was a guy. So all in all, all in itself, like I've met both of them before. And this never gave pissy, never, no, none of that. But word came back to me. Apparently, they had said while I was walking that I was walking too slow. They was not happy by my walk. Quite frankly, I think I did my motherfucking best. I'm out with everybody here. Like I said, when that girl was talking to her and she's because literally when I tell y'all, the lady was like, why are y'all so nervous? Y'all look nervous. Like, we don't mean to rush y'all. And the lady had asked them, nobody has said anything after I told her I was injured. I'm sure. I got it out the way so we can get that conversation out the way because, like I told you, like, I'm not dwelling on it. It is what it is, but it was very much like, you're not talking to me type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So after that, nobody has said anything. Like, everybody was just quiet. I don't know what we're going through all them other models here, but you know what I'm saying? I took my neck off the chopping block. I never had this energy any other year. But maybe that's why you critiquing so hard, because you very much like, this is not you. Because I know that one of the girls, maybe she don't remember me from this year, but very much she definitely remembered me from last year. Because I saw her again last year. And when I saw her again, she was like, oh my goodness, hey. So maybe it was very much given. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't there to hear the little whispers, but word got back to me. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's one of those, like, we've seen you do better. What the fuck is going on? And I'm not going to sit here and be all conceited like these bitches come out injured. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if they know. I don't know if they even, you know what I'm saying? Not to say follow me on social media, but at some point glance on my page. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. And I don't push shit past nobody because, like, bitch, I be seeing your, like, the profile view shows, I see the big numbers. And that's my thing. I see y'all watching. So I don't know if y'all amongst the, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not going to be like, and they be watching my shit. That's just not me. I don't know who be watching my shit. I don't really care who be watching my shit. All in the stuff, I see people be watching my shit. So if you know, you know what I'm saying? That's something I'm not going to be like, oh, they knew. But if they are a part of the people that seen my shit, because I've been there several years, ain't no fucking way we sitting here acting confused. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be like, oh, they knew I was injured. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that at all. But that's why when the news got back to me, heavy one, they not talking to me. You could talk to me any other day. But you not talking to me today. Not today. Mama's is really not in the mood. And I'm not, because like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to know how to be professional in professional settings. Because when that shit got back to me, I promise you, high school me wouldn't have tolerated that shit. I'm happy I never went to TME while I was in high school. High school me was a complete high school me was nothing if I could play with. Like, if you said some shit and somebody told me, I don't mind confronting you and asking you, because let's clear the waters. Do we really have a problem? That's just how, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I love clearing the water to make sure we don't really have a problem. So I really would have walked back over. No, water under the bridge, because like I told you, they're not talking to me. And even if they was really like talking to me, but you're not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to actually react, I actually have to do it. Me and my other friend, I had met him while we was getting ready. But me and him, we was in the model VIP area. We was eating popcorn. Shout out to TME because they came to fuck through. They had snacks. They had popcorn, bitch. They had all this. They had fucking Capri Sun. I love it. Fucking Capri Sun. So, me and my new friend, we was just like eating. We was eating and watching the show in the VIP section and having a jolly good time. I'm sure. It was a Jamaican pizzeria. I've never heard of a Jamaican pizzeria, but you can never be surprised. It's New York. New Jersey, they sisters. So you know what I'm saying? Twin sisters. So it's like their cousins, whatever you want to call it, whatever, right? So I go to this Jamaican pizzeria. I wasn't really surprised. If it was in Minnesota, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here. These people must not really be Jamaican. Because I ain't never seen no Jamaican people make pizza. You know what I'm saying? But because it's New York, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Big dreams happen. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm over here thinking, oh, exactly, jerk pizza. But no jerk pizza was on the menu. That should have been my first red flag. Then they had breakfast. I don't know too many Jamaican people who make breakfast. I've been to a lot of Jamaican spots. I've never seen breakfast on that many, to be honest. And if it's breakfast, it's very much good eggs, plantain. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, all in itself, I said all that to say this. Mind you, the breakfast sandwich muy delicioso. It did taste delicious. That reminded me of the BLT I had in Michigan. Oh my gosh, Coney Island. Bitch, I made love to that BLT. Bitch, if you ever go to Coney Island, get you a BLT. I promise you, they don't know how to miss. They do not miss. That shit was so fucking good. I would go back and order the exact same thing again. Somebody do something. They was trying to threaten me with a good time out there. Talk about they got this event and this event and this event. Like, why is y'all trying to threaten me with a good time? Like, I won't slide back out here. Okay then. So, all in itself. So the sandwich was amazing. Chicken was cold. I had some fried chicken from them. So at first I was mad because I wasn't really mad. I was kind of scared because I only bought one piece of chicken. Because they was like chicken wing. And it said chicken wing, not wings with S. So I should have knew it was just one piece. So it was $2 for one wing. But the thing about it was cold, which I didn't really like. And then the beef patty pissed me clean the fuck off. That's how I knew that I don't really think they was Jamaican. If they are Jamaican, they some lazy Jamaican where they like half a bread Jamaican, like you mix with something Jamaican. All of my life, I've never had beef patty like that before. The beef patty was very much giving box, store-bought, we do in the oven. The crust wasn't crispy like it always is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't fresh dough. It very much was given like, this is already pre-made. We just warmed it up. That's what it was giving. The outside was kind of cold. It wasn't really cold. You couldn't, by touching it, you wouldn't know that the inside was warm. That's what I mean. Which is weird because how is the inside warm, but the outside's still like, it's not super cold, but it's like cold-ish. I don't know. The way I was sleeping, you all would have thought I was pregnant. You all would have been terrified. But it was justified. When you think about it, it was justified. At first, I was a little scared. I was like, get you the Virgin Mary or something. Why is you sleeping like this? You ain't had nobody doing nothing to you for you to be sleeping like this. So I knew it wasn't like I have a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'd leave you for dead if you piss me off. You gotta be careful. I ain't going with you. Oh my gosh. You know what they say in this nigga commercial? You're not yourself when you're hungry. I won't say that I'm not myself when I'm pissed off. I would say I'm another part of myself. Yeah. Because that's very much me. That's very much me. Because you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. But that's what it is though, because it's like, now I feel like you're taking my kindness for weakness. I don't like that. Because bitch, ain't nobody had to be nice to you or ugly just ass. That's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling. Because at that point, I was nice to you, and are you playing in my face? You think I got to be nice to you? Okay, that's a wrap for this video. I'm about to put on earrings, lashes, wash my hands, put some lotion on, and get ready to leave. Did I show y'all the outfit? No, I think I showed my vlog, not you all. So this is the outfit. It's a scarf. I did show y'all the outfit, didn't I? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't be doing vlogs. Because now, by the time I do get ready, I'm confused. And I'm not even going to know until I edit. So anyways, this is a scarf that we made into a top. I tied it in the back and then brought it up to the front and tied it. So that's what's giving it this little like crossbody thing in the back. And then we're wearing biker shorts. And then we're wearing these for feet wear.